Yo, what's going down, commanders? I'm going to beg for a few likes on this video. If you like me doing these videos and want me to keep doing these videos, as I always ask for these videos, can you give it the thumbs up, please? Other than that, I'm going to move on to the December 2023 sector breach. I've glanced through this and there's a few things that don't make much sense. And if any of you guys are still on the War Commander Discord, can you ask them about this? Once I get to the point, I'll tell you when I'm at that point. So let's get through it. Let's read this crap and then see where we're at. Starts December 22nd at 10 AM PST, which is tomorrow 6 PM GMT, and we will be live. Hopefully you'll see you there. Ends December 26th at 10 AM PST. Description: Sharky's cloning technology has been used on player bases, creating rogue player bases, and it's up to the sector commanders to push them out. Players will be hit with PvE bases that are a copy of player bases, with the assault platoons in order to earn the sector breach XP in the sector breach store. Right, before I go any further, I've still got my game loaded up. I just want to show everyone now how I can use this video further down the line. You're not using these tunes, the PvP. You're using this tab, the assault tab, to be able to attack them bases. A lot of people get confused about this during the start of the event. Hopefully this will help everyone out. So you remove them from your PvP. You can only use legendary units in this slot, and then you fill them up and you do the bases that way. Let's get back to the briefing. So how does it work? Use your units to play through the general set or the conqueror set to earn sector breach XP with the assault platoon option. Sets can be completed in any order and pay out a bonus XP cash. The conqueror set will test your might, but will pay out more XP than the general set. Choose the set that best fits your power level. You can hit the targets multiple times and wins will count towards further set completion. So if you hit 10 general 1s or conqueror 1s, and then you hit 10 conqueror 2s or general 2s and 3s, you will get the bonus completion, but it will just keep counting up. No matter how many times you do them, it'll just keep counting up and up and up. Some players haven't got the... Well, mind you, a lot of people should have the units because of them free packs that Kixeye give out. So we should be sort of on level with everyone else. Not quite there, but you should be close, especially with the... I think I got 15 Spartans on my mini, and I don't use my mini for anything else but collecting free offers. And I think I got Warlord John at level 10. So you should be up there. And don't forget, Warlord John's got tech in the blood for him exchange. Excuse me, coffee's coming up on me. So you can get that tech for Warlord John and put it on him at level 10. I think it don't matter what level he is. I think you can put all the tech on it no matter what. I'm not 100% on that. So you will not be penalised for hitting target. Again, you are kind of penalised because to get the bonus, you have to do the targets in. You have to do the not in the order, but you have to hit both to get the bonus. Right. So base one, general 1 is 5,500. General 2 is 5,500. I hate this payout because it makes me assume that the two bases are the same, and they're not. Generally, as a rule, the second base is a tougher base than the first. But anyway, so General 2 is 5,500 XP, General 3 is 10,000 XP, and the completion bonus for General Track is 40,000. Conqueror 1 is 17,000, Conqueror 2 is 17,000. Again, I don't like the way they've done that. It's manipulating. Conqueror 3 is 30,000, and the bonus is 100,000 XP payout. I have got how many bases you've got to do for each because someone was kind enough to post it in the Discord this afternoon. Right, so basically, I'm not going to read it all out. To get all of the new unit, the tech, and the upgrade tokens and everything else you can get from, you need to do 96 run-throughs of the general track. And the Conqueror, to get them all, again, the new chopper, the tokens, the tech, and everything else that comes with them, you need 36 run-throughs of the Conqueror track. So this is the legendary top, but this is where I'm a bit confused. Some of the numbers here don't make no sense. That's just Generation Series 3 factionless type light aircraft, weapon type rocket barrage, weapon PvP, targets ground. There's no air unless it goes on, unless you've got an air on tech. Damage type is burst, size is 300. This is where I'm thrown out, guys. Hit points at level 1 is 2,650,000. To me, and even at, sorry, let's read the max one out because that to me just don't make no sense. Hit points at max level is 3,600. Now, can someone go to the War Commander Discord and maybe leave a comment below to ask if this is the correct numbers, because it doesn't seem right to me. Have we got the choppers in the base? I don't think we have. I don't think we've got the option No, they're not there yet, so we can't actually see the stats. The stats to me, we're at, I think the let me go back and check. I don't want to give you wrong numbers. Where am I there? I think we're at least 9 million for the Maverick. 9 million health for the Maverick. 6 million. So they've gone backwards with these. It's like the health has drastically dropped to a point where it's silly. And then if you look at the newest there, we're at 13 million, and that's only level 12. And then we're at 20 million at level 15 for the Albert Ross. The numbers just don't make sense to me. If someone could get onto the War Commander Discord and find out for me, if you don't mind, whether them numbers are right. The DPS seems right and everything else, but that health points, whatever you want to call it, just doesn't seem right. It seems screwed and way too low. Anyway, moving forward. So we've got the DPS at level 1 is 1,071,429. DPS at max level is 1,850,847, which kind of still a little bit low in my opinion, but you know, max speed is 4. I don't know why it's got in brackets 5, so it can't be max speed 4 and then in brackets 5. It's either max speed is 5 or it's 4. Again, it don't make sense. I think they've not double checked this, and I don't think it's Drake that posted this forum post. Max range is 625, and then in brackets again it's got 650. So what is the max range? 625 or 6? It makes no sense to me. It should be 650, and the max range is 650. Talent. This is level 1, I'm guessing. Increases damage dealt and damage reduction by 1% per legendary S3 unit. Slow and turbulence immunity. Reduces damage taken by 50,000. 50% damage reduction on being hit for the first time for 10 seconds. First time 10 seconds. It should be for 10 seconds, I'm sure. Right, level 10 talent. Increases damage reduction to 100,000. Increases range by 25. Right. So the max range is 650, guys. Why they've done 625 and then bracket 650? It should be the max range 60. You know, give the standard range, so it'd be the range 625, and then the max range would be 650. It's arse about face, but it's Kixeye all over, giving out as little information as possible. We all want the numbers and the digits so we can do the maths, but Kixeye don't want us to give us them because then we can go back to them and say this is wrong. Anyway. Level 20 talent. Increases clip size from 6 to 12. Gains a 20% damage reduction. Increases max speed to 5. So that's where the 5 comes in. Max speed should have been 5 in the first place. I don't know why they've done that. And that is the level 20 talent description. When you've dropped the the biscuit, and the end of the day is near, there is only one escape plan. There is only one escape plan you recall. Get to the chopper. So it's a rip-off of Arnie Schwarzenegger. Get to the chopper! That's the worst fucking... Right, pumped with iron. Reduces damage from sustained by 50%. Reduces all damage taken by 10%. Slot private, 200,000 is the cost for that in the Sector Breach XP. Get to the chopper. After taking damage for the first time, increases speed and fire rate by 50% for 10 seconds. It's got a damage reduction now. I'm sure it's got a damage reduction on being hit. 50% damage reduction being hit for 10 seconds. So it's a 20-second, or no, it's 10 seconds at 100% damage reduction. So that might make sense why it's only got. Because that is 100%, isn't it? I'm not fucking... You've got a 50% damage reduction on being hit for the first time for 10 seconds. And then here, after taking damage for the first time, increases speed and fire rate by 50%. Oh, no, it's speed and fire rate, not fucking damage. I'm a dumbass. And that slot captain costs 275,000 XP. Aerial Predator. Effects, and it adds a minigun secondary weapon that can hit ground and air. Slot commander 350,000 XP. Right. I'm looking at that, and this one looks the best to me. out of the 3. Reduces. It's got a lot of damage reductions, so maybe that health is right. It just seems very low, really low. But Sector Breach awards legendary assault units that are incredibly powerful units that can only be deployed in PvP and assault platoons. Prize store. I'm only going to read out the new stuff, guys, because I'm not going to bother going through everything. I will leave it on the screen for a little while so you guys can see. So legendary top chopper is 77,500. You can buy 26 of them. Legendary chopper upgrade token is 100,000. You can buy 30 of them so you can get them to max this event. Pumped with iron chopper tech is 200,000, as I just stated up the top. Get to it chopper. Huh? Get to it chopper. Oh, they've changed it. I'm reading it as get to the chopper, but it's not. It's get to it chopper. Tech for 270,000. Maybe that saying is fucking copyrighted, and they've had to be careful. Get to the chopper, maybe it's copyrighted. Right, aerial predator Zell chopper tech is 350,000. And then now you've got all the other stuff. I might read through you've got the Warlord Brother Lumos, 12,500 per part. 1. Warlord Brother Lumos times 4 parts is 47. Warlord Brother Lumos parts times 10 is 110,000. This is a very good unit, guys. I love using this unit to take out the CC in a PvP base, so I would advise you to get this as high as you can get it. I think I can get mine to 20 this event. I've got all the tech for it and everything else. And then you've got all the tech for it as well. Upgrade tokens. Warlord John is in there. Another very, very good unit. Get him. And it's basically the same as the Warlord Lumos. You got Spartans in there. Still a good unit. Still fantastic at PvP. I'm enjoying using them. And then you've got the lesser stuff. Lightbringers are still good, by the way, guys. But the lesser stuff, Maverick, maybe Maverick. Depending on how good this air comes out, we might be moving over from what they called fighters to choppers. It all depended on the health on these. Just don't seem right to me, and I'm questioning that. But that is basically the Sector Breach event briefing in a nutshell. It's going to be a drag, guys. It's going to be so fucking drawn out. It's going to be unbelievable, but hopefully we can have some fun. Don't forget, you don't need to buy all of the units. You can only use 1 PvP air platoon. You've got 2 PvP platoons in the what do you call it, the assault platoons, but I don't think I've ever used the second platoon. I would rather have a second PvP platoon, if I'm honest. But that is, in a nutshell, that is the Sector Breach briefing, and I will leave you there, guys. Thanks for listening in, and as always, give me the thumbs up, thumbs down if you don't like the video. It don't matter to me, and have a good day. Good luck in the event. Take care all. Bye-bye.